Florida just voted to kidnap trans kids. Are you paying attention yet? SB 254 is a bill that the Senate just voted on yesterday to allow them to remove trans kids that receive gender-affirming care from their parents. And when I say gender-affirming care, I mean anything that's for trans kids. Because if it's breast augmentation or a nose job so that a girl can feel more like a girl, that's totally fine. We wouldn't want to mess with that. But if a girl feels like a boy, illegal, straight to jail. This is on the heels of that Don't Say Gay bill, which was just to protect the children, until this week when they moved it all the way up to 12th grade. And then they criminalized drag queens, making it a sex crime. Then they made it so that sex crimes were punishable by death. And then they made it so that you only needed 8 of the 12 jurors to convict someone to death in a trial. If you hear all that, and you can't do that very, very simple math to see that what they are attempting is legal genocide, then you are either a liar or a fool. Which is it? They are attempting to legally eradicate a group of people, which is also why they don't want books in the schools, because this is behavior that's been attempted before. You know what I'm referencing. I'm done listening to your excuses. It's never been about the kids. Yes, this is fascism. If you don't see that, you're supporting it. I mean, Utah Senator Mike Lee is calling DeSantis a fascist. Do you really want to be a bigger fool than Mike Lee? That guy's doing all this because he wants to run for president. He's not legally allowed to declare it yet because Florida governors have to resign if they run for president, and he's not willing to lose his power before he gains even more. So he'll just change it. He'll just do whatever he wants because that's what fascists do. It's a little preview of what they'd like to bring to the United States. A 6-week abortion ban across the board. You're not allowed to talk about LGBTQ issues up until 12th grade. You're not allowed to have trans kids. You're not allowed to dress the way you want in public. Book bans across the board. And as an employer, you're not allowed to disagree with the government whatsoever, or they will directly attack you. This is not isolated to Florida. 31 of the states in our union are controlled by Republicans. And behind the scenes, they're attempting to get to the required amount to have a constitutional convention so they can do whatever they want, because then the Constitution won't be in their way anymore. You need to get involved. You need to start looking into who you're going to vote for in the next election, and you need to start being more judicious about who it is you're voting for, because Republicans are now running on Democratic tickets, saying all the right things, and then immediately switching their vote. Do you really want the end of America to come from a guy who eats pudding with his fingers? Come on, America. We could do better than this.